My name is Detective Brett Hopper, and this is the day that changes everything.
You're under arrest for the murder of Assistant DA Alberto Garza.
I will be framed for murder.
Who the hell are you people?
My girlfriend Rita will be in danger. I know all this because I am living the same day over and over again.
The day is the same, but different things happen.
Every day I get another chance.
For every decision, there's a consequence.
I discovered an alliance between a city councilman and street gangs.
A skinhead alliance with the Latin disciples.
An alliance that led to Garza's murder.
All brokered by Councilman Booth and his little lapdog.
Turns out that Garza tried to send me a fax the night he died.
Miguel Dominguez? Why would Garza send this to you?
He's been in Pelican Bay since '89. There's no way he could have killed anyone in '91, let alone Garza.
So somehow, I've got to get to Dominguez and find the answers that will clear my name.
Flying to San Francisco. Very romantic. San Francisco, you alone.
First off, it's not even San Francisco, okay? It's Pelican Bay. It's all the way out in Nowheresville, and believe me, the last thing it is romantic. Do you know what a Supermax is?
Sure. It's that big grocery store you buy things in bulk. Hello, I was married to a cop. Supermax is like a fortress of solitude for violent offenders.
Right, well, I gotta go see this guy there, Miguel Dominguez. He's serving 5 consecutive life sentences for murder.
Why do you have to go?
Miguel Dominguez? Why would Garza send this to you?
This guy wants me to go see him. He's the key to this murder case I'm working on. That you?
That's okay, I got it. Hello? Hey. Can I give you a call back?
Who's that?
It's just work. So what time do you want me to pick you up in the morning?
I got that covered.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, if today's like the past few, by the time you wake up, I'll be back.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. We have reached our cruising altitude, so please sit back and enjoy the flight.
Excuse me. I'm hearing a sub-audible clang. I think we should tell the captain and turn back.
Now, is this different from the clicking that you heard just a couple of minutes ago?
This one sounds even more dangerous.
I fly 5 days a week all over the world. Airplanes are safer than cars.
This is a silver gleaming death machine.
It's nice talking to you, sir. So do you really travel that much?
San Francisco, Seattle, Japan. Back to France next week. Been to Paris 12 times.
Sounds fun.
Of course, I've only seen the Eiffel Tower from my hotel window. I keep saying I'm gonna go, but you know how it is. Every time it's the same thing.
Tell me about it.
Got to celebrate my birthday twice, though. Crossed the international date line on my way back from Sydney.
So then what day is it in Australia?
Let's see. 17 hours ahead, so that would make it...
Tomorrow.
Yeah, guess it would.
Wow, wish I could get there.
Where, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Seems like today is going pretty well. You gotta live for the moment, right?
Yeah. That's what my girlfriend keeps telling me.
Lucky girl.
Excuse me, does he even know that I'm here?
You don't have an appointment, Detective. You'll have to wait.
Yes, ma'am, I've been waiting for 3 hours.
Detective Shelton. Is it?
Yes, Chad Sheldon.
Come on in. You understand I can't just stop my day because you drop in.
I appreciate you seeing me. I won't take up much of your time. I need to speak with one of your prisoners, Miguel Dominguez.
I'm afraid I can't accommodate that, Detective.
An assistant DA was murdered last night in Los Angeles. Dominguez may have some information on the killer.
Man who spent the last 17 years in prison would have information on a murder that happened last night?
I realize how that may sound.
I'm afraid you come at a bad time, Detective. Dominguez shanked a guard a few days ago. That's his third incident this year, and we put him in solitary confinement. No visitors. No exceptions.
I really need to speak with him.
I'm sorry.
5 minutes.
Detective, you've come a long way for nothing. Yes?
Warden Nagel, I have Mr. Detweiler returning.
For every decision, there's a consequence.
Good luck with your case, Detective.
See you soon.
Landing on schedule. So please, sit back and enjoy the flight.
Everything's gonna be fine. Nothing's gonna happen to this plane.
How do you know?
Because my day is repeating. I was here yesterday, and this plane doesn't crash.
I watch TV. Planes crash all the time.
So if your day is repeating, what do you know about me?
I hope we didn't keep you waiting too long. Detective Shelton, is it?
Yeah.
And, Detweiler sent you?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind me asking, what exactly is your association with him?
We share common interests.
And he sent you here for me?
Yeah, relax. He just wants to know what happened with the guard that Dominguez shanked.
Oh, that's being handled.
I should probably still talk to him, see what went down.
You want to talk to Dominguez?
Well, Detweiler wants to know the whole story.
Get the hell out of my office.
He's not going to be too pleased with you throwing me out like this.
Who, Detweiler? Detweiler did not send you here. Mrs. Patterson, get a guard in here to escort this gentleman off the facility.
Fasten seatbelt sign has been turned off. And in just a few minutes, the beverage service will begin.
Hey, man, why don't you take this? It'll help you relax.
Thanks, Mr. Pusher Man, but I just say no.
I'm a police officer, narcotics unit. This is a prescription med. It helps relieve anxiety. You're gonna take this and you're gonna stop moaning about how unsafe you think the plane is. You're scaring the other passengers. Take it.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, and the next time you're in Paris, you should visit the Eiffel Tower. Don't wait.
So Detweiler sent you?
Told me to get up here as soon as I could.
If you don't mind me asking, what exactly is your association with him?
Fensick and Buckalter were busy. Listen, I'm not here to bust your hump. Detweiler's just a little concerned about this Dominguez situation.
Well, I already spoke to him about it.
Come on, you know how he gets. Always telling everybody how serious he is.
I told him we shouldn't put Dominguez in Gen Pop. Now he's upset that there's a price to pay?
Well, he's a tough guy to work for.
Don't I know it? Spent 12 years under that man's thumb when he was warden. Swear to God, if I never hear those two words again, decision,
consequence.
So what do you need from me?
You got 5 minutes.
What the hell are you?
Something wrong with the food?
No.
Not the guy in the tub.
I staked that place out for a week. Never once was that guy.
Hey, so you did what you had to do.
Yeah, well, it feels unprofessional.
Unprofessional is yapping about it all morning. You got bigger problems than some guy floating in his tub.
Oh, what, the GPS thing?
Yeah, the GPS thing. How are we gonna find Harper without it?
Calling some favors.
Okay. Think your guys can help us out?
No. They're all cruising Browntown looking for that gangbanger from the safe house.
Great. This job was a lot easier. Now all we had to do was take out the trash.
Slow down, you're gonna choke. When's the last time you ate?
It's hard to say. Did you bring the Dominguez file?
Okay, I'll bite. Why are you looking at a guy who's been in lockup for 17 years?
I think he killed Garza.
Hopper, the only thing this guy's killing is time.
They call him El Llorón, the crying man. They say he's a ghost. He can walk through walls. He sees everything, hears everything. Even though he's locked up, people fear him like he's the boogeyman.
What's he in for?
Killed his whole family, both parents, kid, sister. They found him covered in blood at the breakfast table, just sitting, eating his cereal.
Okay, he's a psychopath. But this guy's on ice in Pelican Bay. Even ghosts don't get out of there.
That's what I thought, but his magic trick isn't walking through walls. He slips through the back door.
You're telling me somebody lets this guy out of prison?
Yeah. CI Damien Ortiz is about to testify about contract killings within the Latin disciples. Now, I think the LDs are using Dominguez to do other dirty work.
But why go through all this trouble? I mean, the streets are full of bangers who whack their best friend for a C note or an 8-ball.
It's a perfect alibi. If he's behind bars, there's no way he could possibly pull the trigger.
Okay, suppose it's true. How are you gonna prove it? Okay, what do you need?
I need you to look into unsolved homicides over the past 17 years. MO, 1 shot to the head, 2 to the body.
Execution style. Same way Garza went down.
Yeah. Go see Detective Choi at Robbery Homicide. He'll listen. See if Dominguez left prints at any of the crime scenes.
Okay, but if this Dominguez guy is as good as you say he is, you really think he'd be careless enough to leave a print?
Yeah, he did it before. He killed this girl named Isabella Contreras. He left one there. Of course, he could just be taunting the police, telling us he can't be caught.
But you're gonna try anyway.
Yeah, I'm being framed for a murder he committed. I gotta find him.
You said it yourself, this guy's a ghost. How are you gonna do that?
We're getting my informant to inform.
You pulled me out of my niece's birthday for this?
I'll ask him to save you a piece of birthday cake.
Nah, man. I'm not doing this. We're through, Hop.
I know that the LDs are into murder for hire. I also know that's why Baxter and the feds want you to testify.
How the hell you know that?
You were gonna give him a name, weren't you? Luis Torres. He's the one who's running all the hits.
That son of a bitch thinks he could put on a fancy suit and not smell like a gangbanger? He's selling his own disciples down the river.
Want to get your hands on him?
He's protected, Hop. He's connected
to a councilman by the name of Tobias Booth. Yeah, I know. He's going down, too.
Look at you, Detective Hopper with the 411. All right, I'm listening.
You can get Torres after I get what I need from him.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
El Llorón.
Use the front. What?
He's the LD's secret weapon. Torres is the dispatcher. Someone orders a hit, Torres makes the call, El Llorón pulls out his get-out-of-jail-free card. You didn't know that, did you?
Not about El Llorón. I'd stay clear. Double
I gotta have him.
The crime man.
Look, if this whole thing goes down the way I think, we can put them all away. Torres, Booth, even El Llorón.
So they do a couple of years?
No, we put them away for good. Call the feds, whoever we need. That's gonna leave a lot more room at the top of the LD food chain. Room for an entrepreneur, a young man with vision.
I know a guy like that.
Let me introduce one of the greatest success stories of our anti-gang initiative. Luis Torres joined the Latin Disciples at the age of 14. Today, Luis is a key contributor to the community. Member of my staff.
I really appreciate this.
Oye, vato. You think anyone believes that crap about you leaving the life behind?
Yo, what you believe in, Sid? I don't buy it either.
Hey. Andrea Battle. I'm looking for Detective Choi.
Battle? Hopper's partner?
Yeah.
Spyvac, I'm in charge of the Garza murder. Anything you have to say to Choi, you can say to me.
I need to look through your files on cold case murders. Anything that went down execution style in the last 17 years.
Execution style, that's good.
What?
Look, I admire what you're trying to do, help your partner, but you might just deep six to him.
Really? How's that?
Garza was killed execution style, but we didn't release that information. Other than detectives at the scene, the only other person who knew that little detail is the killer.
See, that's a problem. Because I happen to know Brett Hopper didn't kill anyone.
Great. Have him come in and tell us all about it. You play ball. I'll let you pull all the cases you want.
I have a better idea. I'll pull the cases I want. You play ball with yourself.
Easy! Now, we're gonna do this real simple. You tell me where your own is, you walk away. You don't, I'll walk away, and I'll leave you with Damien. I don't know what you're talking about. Stop it, stop it! I know he escaped from prison. I know he killed Garza. And I know you know where the hell he is.
You're mistaken. I work for Consummate Booze.
At least the Latin disciples had more respect for who they are. I left that life behind.
You can lie, you're sick, but your ink don't.
Huh? We just talked to him.
Hey.
Vamos!
Hey, I got this. Easy. You're gonna have to get that little tattoo removed, huh?
You gonna rip him off or make him talk?
Shut up, I'm still a cop.
Yeah, shut up!
What is this, huh? What is this? Whose address is this?
That's muy importante. That's where I hook up with Damien's mother. Huh? Yes. Hey, come on. You know what the LDs call you?
Think I give a damn?
You know what we say when we call you LD?
What?
La Dama, the woman.
I'm cool, huh? I'm cool, man.
All right.
I'm good, man.
Yeah, run away! You think it's my yacht? Who the hell's running now, Cabron, huh? Who's running?
We are. All right, wait. You gotta tell me about Dominguez.
Hey, you're on.
Huh? Yeah?
He's not dead.
What? Hey! Torres! Hey! What the hell did you do?
Watch it, Pop. Watch it.
You did it again! I knew I couldn't trust you.
The hell you talking about, huh? You expect me to play bad cop for you? I came here to get mine and I got it. You got a problem with that? You can lay down right next to that bitch.
What are you doing?
What do you think? You think I'm gonna stay here? Huh? I'm getting the hell out of here, Hop. You should too.
Spyvac.
Take a battle. You find Jimmy Hoffa yet?
No, but I found these. 2 cold case hits matching the same MO as Garza. 1 to the head, 2 to the chest. And both crime scenes had errant prints belonging to one guy.
Miguel Dominguez, who's that?
Garza's killer.
Oh, hold on, this guy was in prison when the murders were committed.
Listen, I know what I'm suggesting might sound a little
Insane?
implausible. It's Dominguez. We just need to find an errant print from the Garza scene.
No, we got an errant print on the gun. It belongs to Hopper. Look, I know he's your partner, but he's our guy.
I want to recheck the gun.
You're reaching, Battle.
Then let me reach. So we found Hoffa, right? Beneath the goalpost at the Meadowlands? Did you see the gun from the Garza murder?
You the IO?
No, but I've been...
I am. Get what she wants.
Okay, just give me a second. We don't have the gun.
What do you mean you don't have the gun?
It's been checked out.
Checked out by who?
Detective Spivak.
Spivak. I'm Spivak.
Yeah?
I'm Detective Brett Hopper. I'm conducting a police investigation. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My cousin has one of those, he ain't a real cop. Show me something else. Brett Hopper. So what you want, Brett Hopper?
May I come in?
Mr. Ponta, you live here by yourself?
Alma. Yeah, just me.
Do you know a man named Luis Torres?
No?
Tobias Booth?
Doesn't sound like my flavor.
What about Miguel Dominguez?
I don't know, I don't think so.
You don't know, or you just don't remember?
Men in my life come and go. I don't always get a name. What is this really about?
I found your address in a man's wallet. Luis Torres. I think you may be in danger.
Maybe he just wanted to buy a painting.
Well, I have reason to believe he's a dispatcher for a contract killer. He had your address. You could be his next target.
Why would anybody want to kill me?
Excuse me. All right, Andrew, what'd you get?
You were right. We found Dominguez's prints at 2 other crime scenes, but not at Garza's.
What, did you recheck the gun?
I tried. Only one problem. It's gone.
What do you mean, gone?
Chain of evidence says Divx signed it out, but I was with him. I'm telling you, he had no idea.
All right, that means I gotta go back tomorrow and get the gun.
What are you talking about?
Thanks. Gotta stop doing that. Mr. Ponta, is there anyone that you think would want to harm you?
Yeah. But they're dead.
What do you mean?
I can take care of myself, Detective. Why don't you find someone else to save? Hello?
Hey, it's me.
Thank God. I've been so worried.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I haven't had time to call you today. I just want to make sure you're okay. Make sure you are safe.
I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be?
Rita, I know you've been hearing a lot of crazy things about me today. You need to know I'm trying to clear my name.
What's going on? Where are you?
I'm waiting for this guy, Miguel Dominguez. Sorry, I can't tell you more.
Are you with Chad?
Yeah, how did you know?
Doesn't matter. Just stay with him tonight, okay?
I'm okay.
I'll see you tomorrow. All right, baby? I promise. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hopper?
Yeah,
What'd he say?
I should stay here with you.
Really? You got a hell of a taste in men. Where do you keep the blankets?
Hall closet.
Everything okay?
Yeah, one of my bulbs burned out.
Where do you keep the spares?
In the kitchen.
good mood this morning.
Yeah, well, there's this murder case I've been trying to close off. Trying to put behind me, and I think I finally got a handle on it.
Really?
Yeah, Andrew came up with some evidence that kind of supports this theory I got going on, so...
That's great news.
Yeah. I mean, I still got to catch the guy, but...
Well, you should celebrate.
Okay.
Tonight.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unless you wanna...
Unless I want to what? Unless I want to what? No. I gotta go to the house and say what's up to Rambus. I gotta get this gun and get it printed. I got a busy girl.
Zapanta, Z-A-P-A-N-T-A. First name Alma, 2216 Moulton Avenue.
Got that?
Yeah. What's so important about this girl?
She may be the target of a contract killing.
Anything you can find will be helpful.
I'll look into it. Did you get the gun yet?
I'm on the way to my apartment right now. I had to help Rita with some stuff.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days? I've got IA at 11. Don't let your stuff make me late.
All right.
Second floor, let's go!
Mr. Hopper, your apartment has a leak.
I know, I was just coming up to investigate.
Well, this was not the problem until the plumber... What are you doing, Mr. Hopper? عندك مجنون؟ ما عندك عقل؟ شنو لا حول. Very bad. He was not supposed to move in here for a week.
Who?
The new tenant, Mr. Jarvik. I should charge him for this.
They were running surveillance on me. This was H's and these plumbers. Were there two of them? Tall white dudes, dark jackets?
Yes. Why would they do this? I just painted these walls. لا حول ولا قوة إلا وهي الشط. My.
Upstairs. Move.
It's Jarvik.
He must have come in early to clean and surprise her.
There, who's there?
The men that you thought were plumbers, their names are Fensick and Buckhalter. They're parked across the street in a blue sedan. They killed him.
Police, open up!
What are you doing?
Open the door, don't let him in.
But why?
Don't
There,
let him
police!
in. I'm the police. Don't let him in.
Yes?
There's some yelling. Is everything all right?
Yes, everything is fine. No problem.
Have you seen Brett Hopper, your tenant from downstairs?
Yes, absolutely. No.
Have you seen him or not, sir?
He was here, but now he's not. There is leak.
Where's Hopper?
I think he's taking care of the dead man in the tub.
What's the status? What side of Hopper, sir?
You and me, we're gonna talk.
Tacos, huh? Breakfast of champions.
Went for a run this morning. Worked up an appetite.
I know. Not many people actually outrun SWAT.
The gun's in there.
I don't even want to know how you got this.
Planted it in my apartment. They're gonna try and take the prints out of the mine. I have a feeling the real killer left it as a calling card.
I'll run it down to SID.
Say you got it from a drug bust or something. Don't say you got it from me. And don't let it out of your sight.
Think someone might tamper with it?
I think it might get up and walk away.
So I ran a background on Alma Zapanta. No priors, just a couple speeding tickets.
There's gotta be something.
And there is one thing. I checked with the county records, and apparently she grew up in foster care. Horrible story. Her parents were murdered.
Ever find the guy who did?
Yeah, it was her brother. He almost killed her after he got the parents.
Wait, Zapanta? Is that her real name?
No, her birth name was Dominguez. Why?
Alma Dominguez. She's El Euron's sister.
Are you ready, Mr. Zaitun?
Yes. Everybody face forward.
Do you recognize any of these men?
Those men, those two, numbers 3 and 6, they are the plumbers. They are the ones who put Mr. Jarvik in tub. They did not fix leak.
Fensick and Buckhalter. They're ex-sheriff's deputies. Nothing worse than a dirty cop.
Easy, Tiger. We'll nail their asses to the wall. It'll make you happy you can book them for first-degree murder.
Yeah?
I'm Detective Brett Hopper.
Brett Hopper?
May I come in?
I need to speak to you about your brother.
I don't have a brother.
His name is Miguel Dominguez. That's your given name, isn't it? Alma Dominguez?
You must have me confused with someone else.
His name is Miguel. He also goes by El Euron, the crying man. He killed your parents. He tried to kill you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know you're lying.
You need to leave.
You've been hiding from him ever since, huh? That's why you changed your name?
Just leave.
He knows you're alive. He's gonna come back after you. Finish what he started.
No.
Your brother's been in prison 17 years, and you're still scared.
I knew this day would come.
You want everybody to think you're dead, don't you?
I am dead. Changing my name was the only way to be safe.
Well, I'm sorry, but I think somebody out there already knows the truth. I found your address in a man's wallet. Luis Torres. I think he may have tracked you down on behalf of your brother.
My brother's in prison.
Oh, he got out. Killed someone last night, Alberto Garza. And I don't think he's done.
How could you know all this?
Excuse me. I have to take this. Andrea.
Yeah, that gun you gave me, your prints weren't on it.
Oh, were there any prints on it?
Ruknowski found an unspent round in the clip. There was one clean print on the casing, but it doesn't make any sense.
That's because they belong to this guy, Miguel Dominguez. He's locked up in Pelican Bay.
How did you... Is that the guy you thought was Alma Zapata's brother?
Yeah, and I'm afraid that she may be his next victim.
Hopper, the guy's in prison.
Andrew, listen to me. I need you to go to robbery homicide. Find Detective Choi. He'll listen. I tell him everything. Have him run ballistics. Tell him the gun should match the 3 bullets in Garza's body.
I'm on it. I don't know. No. He just showed up at my door. That's what I'm telling you. No, his name is Brett Hopper. He's looking for you. He knows about you, the prison, Torres. And he's standing right here in front of me. Yeah, I'll tell him.
Dominguez! Dominguez! How could you talk to him? How could you protect that monster after what he did to your family? After what he did to you?
He didn't do this to me. My father did this to me, and my mother stood there and watched. They're the monsters. My brother tried to save me.
Are you his contact? Torres comes here to you. You give El Euron the orders.
You know why they call him the crying man? You think those tears are for the people he kills? El Llorón cries for me.
You were talking to him, and you said, I'll tell him what? Tell me what?
My brother said that you don't have to find El Llorón. El Llorón will find you.
Hey, I've been meaning to tell you. I knocked down that wall you hid it in the kitchen. You were right. Makes the whole place feel bigger. You should come over and check it out sometime.
Hey, this is Rita. Leave a message.
What?
You really ought to change that ringtone.
Hey, I like it. Some people just don't quit.
Get the blankets?
Aren't you glad you finally picked up that phone?
I'm a ghost. I'll be back, and you'll be dead. You and everyone you love.
Miguel Dominguez, under arrest for the murder of Alberto Garza. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Question. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer or represent you before any questioning. Understand your rights? Dominguez's prints were on a murder weapon. We have a few loose ends, but everybody concedes that he's a button man.
The feds are on their way. We'll make sure Dominguez never steps out of a cell again. They're also looking into the names that you provided. Conrad Detweiler, Tobias Booth. And we're bringing Mrs. Garza back in. Sort out her conflicting testimony.
All right, good.
It's been a long way to set you up. Don't know how you figured it all out so fast.
It wasn't as fast as it looks.
Well, it's over. You're a free man. Go home, get some sleep. You both look like you could use it.
Yeah, the sooner we can put this day behind us, the better.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Excuse me.
Brett?
Hey.
Something wrong?
I know. Everything's gonna be okay. We finally figured it out.
You must be glad this day is over.
Hey. You want to watch the sunrise with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Right back.
You're a free man.
Here comes the sun. You're gonna miss it. Something wrong?